Welcome everyone to the Salon. It is my great pleasure to present a very special program featuring 12 exceptional ensembles, 10 here in my loft and streaming from as far as France. A warm welcome to all of you joining the Salon community. This evening is dedicated to the memory of Manfred Fischbeck. Manfred was co-founder and artistic director of Group Motion Dance Theater with Brigitte Herrmann, founded in 1968 and internationally acclaimed for its avant-garde performances, and it's still going. Born in Tanzania and raised in East Germany, Manfred was first an actor, then became a dancer and became a vital force in Philadelphia's dance scene. A passionate collaborator and innovator, Manfred merged dance, theater, multimedia, and technology, creating numerous works with fellow artists and touring in the US and abroad. He was also a gifted musician and poet whose expansive, soulful writing invited others into his vision of a larger space of love. Manfred served on the dance faculty at University of the Arts and the theater arts faculty at University of Pennsylvania. Compassionate, with a rare ability to listen and see others from the inside, he mentored countless artists throughout his career. He believed deeply in the power of dance to reveal our truest selves and to connect with one another from that place. Manfred was my partner and artistic collaborator for many years. He not only performed in decades of salons, but also volunteered monthly on the salon team for 34 years. In 2019, he was struck by a speeding car while crossing a street in West Philadelphia on his way to lead a group motion dance workshop. Complications from this accident led to his passing on March 17, 2021. Even after the accident, Manfred continued creating, leading online workshops, writing poetry, and performing with a small synthesizer at the rehab facility. There he started creating his final piece, The Heritage Project, where 8 dancers explored their national and international origins. This work premiered just days before Manfred passed. Many performances tonight connect to Manfred's passion for interdisciplinary collaboration, intercultural connection, and co-creation. We carry forward the light of his vision that art can transform the world, his generous spirit, his enduring love of community, and his dream for global peace. Those of us blessed to know him hold this torch in our heart tonight and always. Those here are seeing images of photographs of Manfred and his poems created by Nina Scherak. For those of you online, I'd like to read one of his poems that he told me was a favorite of his. Spring. At the crossing, the brook is singing of another dawn. Listen, see. Early winds are rustling through memories of night. Leaves are carried off into the rising light. Listen, see. The whispering water speaks of places beyond fear, where loss turns into bloom again. Let's take a moment of silence to honor Manfred or anyone in your life who you have lost, and to remember all those suffering around the world. Thank you. With Manfred's support, I founded this salon in 1986 to continue the tradition of music in the home, foster collaboration amongst artists, and build a vibrant community around music. For 38 years, I've maintained the same format, 10 or more ensembles, 10 minutes each, across a wide spectrum of genres and styles. The diverse programming creates a cross-fertilization of audiences and features a unique sharing of artistic expression. Since 1986, a beautiful community has been formed. Over 19,000 audience members and 9,000 performers have graced my living room, expanding globally through the new hybrid format. In our busy lives, how often do we make the time to drop into ourselves, to get quiet, to exhale, and to become receptive? I invite you to listen deeply and stay open to many forms of expression, some perhaps less familiar to you. Afterward, you'll have the opportunity to engage with the artist during an informal conversation. I'll briefly introduce each performer, but I highly encourage you to read about them on our program page. That link is posted in the chat. Please consider supporting these artists. Every contribution helps. You can make a simple tax-deductible donation through our umbrella organization, Crossroads Music. That link is in the chat, and it's also on our website, zalonarts.org. You may also direct a portion towards salon expenses. My team and I gladly volunteer to keep this heart space of music and arts alive. A huge thank you to tonight's volunteer team. It truly takes a village to run a hybrid event with 2 audiences, 2 sets of performers, and 2 teams. Special thanks to Gerardo Rizumni, who conceived of this engineering tour de force for the Salon Hybrid, and Mia Bosna for her beautiful logos. Please hold your applause until the end. Tech Director Gerardo Rizumni, who's currently in Argentina and helping remotely. Audio Engineer Joyce Lieberman. Audio and Zoom Engineers Andrew Kiefer and Jordan Vernick. Zoom Engineers Shrish Jawadawar and Alex Glass. Display Master Tom West. Video Bill Houston. Stage Manager Vartan Sarkisian. Website Manager Lex Samakis. Tech Assistant Steve Aronson. RSVPs Georgette Hamadi. Social Media Maddie Green and Neve Sherlock. Photographer Channing Billups, and our house team assisting with performers, green rooms, audience, food, and more. Jennifer Kopp-Lewis, Shannon Coulter, Stephen Macbeth, Laura Burton, Barbara Jo Saylor, Connie Copy, Sharon Fisher, Nina Sherrick, and Susan Chopnick. I cannot express how fortunate I feel to be working with these dedicated humans. Let's give them all a big round of applause. And now we travel to France, where we open the evening with Laina Fischbeck honoring her father, Manfred, with a very special piece of his that she arranged for her band, ZeWitches. The performance features ZeWitches and a number of guest artists, and I'll let Laina tell you more. But first, let's give our warmest welcome to Laina Fischbeck, joining us from Malo de Phily, France.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Good. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks, Andrea, and everybody for organizing this beautiful event. I'm going to get to the point. We are presenting a song that Manfred, my dad, wrote probably about 40 years ago. That's called The Winds of Time. And I want to first thank all the Group Motion family and friends that participated to help make this be possible. Thank you so much. You know who you are. Thank you. And to thank our musicians, Joris Prigent on keyboards, Simon Prudhomme on batterie, on drums, Aurel Janin on guitar, Shawn Dade, my husband, on bass, and Kazimir Fischbeck, my son, on a poem. The ZeWitches, myself, Ludivine Lode, Kenza El Khajam, and Leor Layanek, who made up this group. We rearranged the song, The Winds of Time, all together as a collaboration that my dad wrote. And I just want to thank also Tahin Demiral, who made this video that you will be seeing, who filmed and did the montage, Bastien Cerveau, who did the sound, and Joris Prigent, who did the mix and mastering. So thanks to the whole team and everybody who helped. Winds of Time is really like a prayer. I'm sure that for him, for my dad, it was a prayer speaking about the past, the present, and especially the future. So please, let's think as we listen to this and watch this video as a prayer. If I forgot everyone, thank you, you know. Thank you.
the winds of time. I hear you say that everything is underway, like the sands at the bottom of the river, like the seeds from the flowers. In the wind, like the thoughts from one mind to another, like the dreams at the gates of awakening. The wind of time. I hear you sing while we are traveling.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Andy, I just forgot to mention that this song is on our new album, which is called Faces, by the Witches, ZeWitches. So you can also order the album. It's on the, I think it's on your performers page or something.
Yes, it's on the performers page. That link is in the chat for those of you who want to find it. And we were just looking actually at the cover of it.
Oh, yes.
We projected it, yeah. So thank you so much, Laina. This was just such a beautiful, moving testimony to the depth of your relationship with your dad and to who he was. And I felt the prayer.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Get some sleep.
No, I'm going to watch now.
You're going to watch? That's great. Well, if you decide to stay, it's probably 2:30 in the morning there, but if you decide to, or is it, I forget with the time zone change. Okay, yeah, with the time zone change. But if you can stay on until the end, maybe we have a chance to chat. But
okay, I'll try.
Yeah.
Have a great show.
Thanks you so much.
Thanks, everybody. Love you guys. Love you. Bye.
Bye. I've known Laina since she was a small person. I actually was her piano teacher way back when, and it's wonderful to see her and her and her son, Kazimir, who's all grown up reading that poem. Very moving. So I'm going to turn my attention now to the performers in my loft, so give me just a moment. It is my great pleasure to welcome 4 new artists to the Salon, all immensely gifted musicians currently studying at the Curtis Institute of Music. I met Sarina Khalili when we sat next to one another at a concert presented by Lyric Fest, where we each had our pieces performed. And we struck up such a lovely conversation, and I'm so happy that she wanted to perform here with her colleagues. Sarina is the first Iranian student in the history of the Curtis Institute of Music. She just arrived in the US a few months ago. She is a passionate composer who seeks to reflect the purest emotions of the human soul. Described as a lush-voiced soprano, Jeysla Rosario Santos is a versatile and expressive artist striving to honor her cultural roots while bringing fresh perspectives to classical music. Radomir Romashkov-Danilov is a Russian-American classical guitarist who enjoys exploring a wide range of repertoire from Baroque to contemporary works. Kārlis Bukovskis is a 22-year-old pianist from Latvia who has performed already all over the world as a soloist. Now I'm going to welcome to the stage Sarina, Jeysla, Radomir, and Kārlis. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Such a pleasure to be here tonight and to listen to all this beautiful music of different styles, different genres, all coming together. Thank you so much, Andrea, for giving us this wonderful opportunity to come together and share the joy of music. And this is actually a wonderful, wonderful experience for me, since this is my first months in the States. As Andrea mentioned, I'm from Iran, and I came here to study at the renowned Curtis Institute of Music, and I have the wonderful, wonderful chance to work with amazing colleagues like these performers. Jeysla, Kārlis, and Radomir are just wonderful, and I get to work. All of us get to work with amazing teachers, and we're glad to have you all here. They're going to be performing a piece of mine called Nomad, or Kooli, which is the voice of me as an Iranian female composer coming to the US for the first time, saying goodbye to everything, leaving everything behind, shattering the meaning of home to pursue maybe a better future. And I'm sure many people all throughout the world go through these feelings, and these were things that just poured out of me. And they aligned perfectly with a poem by the amazing Forough Farrokhzad, a female Iranian poet. I'm going to be reading for you the poem in Iranian, in Farsi first, and then the translation. میروم خسته و افسرده و زار سوی منزلگه ویرانه خویش به خدا میبرم از شهر شما دل شوریده و دیوانه خویش میروم تا ز تو دورش سازم ز تو ای جلوه امید مهان میروم زنده به گورش سازم تا از این پس نکند یاد وصال عاقبت بند سفر پایم بست میروم خنده به لب خونین دل میروم ای امید عبس بی حاصل Weary and wilted I stumble away towards the ruins I call my home. From your city I solemnly swear my maddened heart no more shall roam. I'll take it far from you, I vow, you mirage of impossible dreams. I'll bury it alive in earth's embrace to forget love's elusive gleams. At last, the journey's bonds tie my feet. I go, lips smiling, heart bleeding sore. I go, oh futile hope, plague me no more. Hope you enjoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sarina and Jeysla, Radomir, Kārlis. That was a beautiful piece, so evocative and so sensitively performed. And I know you have some work to do. Hopefully you can stay and meet our audience later tonight. They're working hard at Curtis. So we're so grateful that you could make time for us tonight. And Sarina, I look forward to hearing more of your works. Thank you all so much. I'm thrilled that celebrated Argentine singer-songwriter Cecilia Zabala is touring the US and that her dates just happen to overlap with the Salon. This will be her first Salon appearance, and we're all so grateful that she could work this performance into her busy schedule. In fact, she just performed at our friends' bungalow, the Bittisons, in Kimberton last night, and she is very sought after here in Philadelphia, so we're very happy to have you. Why don't you come on up and I'll tell them a little bit more about you. Cecilia is a guitarist. Okay. I'll just praise you for another minute. Cecilia is a guitarist, composer, singer, and singer-songwriter. Her music combines Argentine folklore, jazz, tango, and Brazilian music. She was the winner of the first National Prize for the Arts awarded by the Ministry of Culture of Argentina. Please do look at our program page to learn more about Cecilia and where else she's performing in the US. And we are so happy to have you here. I'm going to turn it over to Cecilia Zabala.
Thank you so much. I'm really honored to be here performing for you in this beautiful venue, in this beautiful house that feels like home. I came all the way from Argentina and I'm finishing a 3-week tour. I'm going back home next Wednesday. But I believe that there is a magical reason why we are all here in this room and behind the screens too, all over the world, but we are all together and connected, celebrating music and life and arts. And this is a miracle, right? Singer-songwriter from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and these were all my original music. And some years ago, when I went to live to the city of Buenos Aires, because I grew up in the suburbs, I rented an apartment, a 5th floor. And some swallows made their home in my window. The first spring I was there, so I could hear them singing every morning and every sunset, and they fly in freedom, looking for the warm weather, inspire me to write the lyrics of this next song that I'm gonna sing called Pendiente. Como al pasar ondas de luz, dejó su huella en mi ventana hoy y se marchó. En el cielo dibujó. Estelas de papel y sin querer aterrizó en la pendiente de mi alma, calma sin dolor. Te puedo escuchar al amanecer, el paisaje de tu piel, un refugio para amar. Quiero entender que todo ha cambiado como golondrinas al vuelo, suspiro lejano, buscando calor. Te puedo encontrar al amanecer, el paisaje de tu piel, un refugio para amar, amar, amar. Quiero entender que todo está soltado como golondrinas al vuelo, suspiro lejano, buscando calor. Paparonde, tapteira, papatira, pipiptaripa.
Thank you so much, Cecilia, for being here with us tonight. You just embody grace and heart and joy, and I think those of us who are musicians here, I can see everybody lighting up. You bring us back to why we became a musician in the first place. Thank you so much. While featuring new artists, each salon also honors longtime salon performers. This next performer is a consummate artist, a longtime member of our dance community, an internationally touring, performing choreographer, educator, and dance researcher, and holds Manfred dear to her heart. With love and appreciation, I introduce you to Megan Bridge.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Andrea, for organizing this beautiful event, which is so moving. I spent a lot of the first piece in tears with Laina and Kazimir up there. I feel like family to them, and Manfred was family to me. I've been a dance artist in Philadelphia for the last 25 years. I met Manfred in the late 90s, and I joined Group Motion Company as a dancer when he was the sole director. And he became a mentor and lifelong friend. I was still very close with him at the time of his death. And so tonight I'm going to share with you a recording of his voice. This is a recorded telephone conversation between Manfred and I. There was a period of time in the last few years before he passed where I was interviewing him because we had a shared love of, maybe even obsession with, the idea of presence. And I think you can maybe sort of hear that and know what I'm talking about from some of the things that were alluded to in Laina's piece and some of the things that Andrea said in her introduction. Manfred and I had long conversations about the idea of just being present in the present moment and expanding our consciousness to be as, like allowing the moment of time to really expand to be as sort of shimmering and potent as possible. And dance and movement for both of us was kind of one way into that kind of attention. And in addition to these kind of profound experiences of presence that we can have through dance and art and music, as we are all doing tonight, Manfred and I were both also really interested in the idea of expanding the everyday moment to include that shimmering quality of attention. And like, where is the line between where we're like in this heightened state of performance presence as a performer, or like audience attention where you're really dropped in, versus when you're just at the grocery store or like chatting with your kid, you know? And like, what is that? Is it a line? Is it a flip? Is it a continuum? And so these are the kinds of things that we would talk about and we're kind of fascinated with. And in keeping with that, I'm just wearing my everyday clothes up here. And I'm really interested, so you'll hear a recorded snippet of our phone conversation first. And super interested in just playing with, like, what does everyday attention mean versus this continuum of something else, something heightened. And then the second thing that you'll hear is a recording of my son playing the Sarabande, the fourth movement of Bach's second cello suite, suite number 2. And Bach, dancing to Bach, listening to Bach and dancing to Bach has always been a way into deep presence for me. And I know that Manfred and I also shared a love of Bach. And what makes this even more special is that it's my son playing this on the cello. And by the way, I have to tell you, shameless self-promotion, that if you're interested in seeing us perform, my son and I are doing Bach's third cello suite this summer at the Philadelphia Museum of Art in July. So I'll tell you more information about that at the end, and yeah. But okay, so without further ado, yeah, you'll hear the audio recording of Manfred and then the cello piece, and let's just play a little bit with our presence.
Like, going back to that analogy with the quantum ontology, where, you know, there's this reality and then there's the potentiality. And the reality is certainly can be a form of presence, or is ideally a form of presence. But potentiality is sort of the next step, where this presence comes to blooming. Excuse me, we'll go back to that example. So, in other words, a plant or a person can be present and then it can also break into blooming or out of the present into the blooming why it is so important to me is because ultimately, and this might be, and I'm still, grappling with that. If this is actually possible in the human sphere, in other words, is dance or art or expression a modus that people can actually exist with, not just in performance, and not just in special moments, but also at any given moment.
In this moment, before we press play on the saraband, I'll also tell you that to me this movement of this piece feels like a lament.
Magnificent, Megan. That was really, truly magnificent. And how you brought the plant in, and I was thinking about what Manfred was saying, and can we be blooming and present at the same time and making art and being, in our regular lives. It was just an incredible coming together of all of those things. Thank you so very much. We now welcome to the Salon stage my distinguished colleague, pianist extraordinaire, and longtime beloved champion of new music, Charles Abramovic. Charles is here. Come on up, Charles. It's so wonderful to have you back. Charlie has performed here several times. I can't remember how many, but not for quite a while. Charles is here on behalf of Network for New Music, performing a work entitled Why Jacob by composer Daniel Asia, who's actually with us tonight. Hi, Daniel. He's on Zoom. Charles is chair of keyboard studies at Temple University's Boyer College of Music. He performs regularly with the Dolce Suono Ensemble, Network for New Music, Orchestra 2001, and has frequently been a substitute orchestral pianist with the Philadelphia Orchestra. Composer Daniel Asia's works range from solo pieces to large-scale multimedia works for orchestra, and he chairs the composition department at the University of Arizona in Tucson. Network for New Music commissions and performs new musical works that challenge and inspire. They have performed my work and also a collaboration with Manfred in 2009, Lung Ta. Learn much more about all of them on our program page, and now I'm so happy to turn it over to Charlie.
Thank you very much, Andrea. Thank you. I must say, as a proud faculty member of Temple, we have two women who have done extraordinary things, and there are numbers here. One, of course, is Andrea Clearfield, who got a DMA in composition from Temple and has this amazing salon and performances throughout the world, and I've been happy to play some of your amazing music. And since this is Network for New Music we're talking about, Linda Reichert, who is an amazing woman also, pianist, who started Network for New Music now in their 40th year. So you're sort of 2 years behind. Anyway, so you can speed up time.
And I think Linda's on the Zoom.
Linda. Hello. And Thomas Schultenhelm, who's taken over Network's doing a great job as well. We did a concert of Daniel Asia's music about a year and 2 months ago under the Network for New Music concert series, both in Philadelphia and also in New York. And I got to work with him. He's a wonderful composer. And we did a song cycle for an ensemble, but this solo piano piece, very short, but very beautiful, and I think fits the theme of lament, but also celebrating a life of someone we lost. Quickly from the notes here, this composition is an elegy written in memoriam for a childhood friend killed in the October 1973 Arab-Israeli war. So its mood is clearly nostalgic, an effortless alternation between a hazy chromaticism of star-like images and a simple statement of a folk-like tune. So this is Why Jacob by Daniel Asia.
Thank you so much, Charles, and thank you, Daniel Asia, for that poignant piece and played so sensitively. I love the question. I can't say I loved, I felt the question at the end. It was, very, very moving. Thank you so much. And Daniel, I know that you're out there in the Zoom room. We hope to be able to talk with you at the Q&A at the end so that we can learn a little bit more about your work and the inspiration behind it. And if you'd like to know more about Network for New Music, please look on our program page or their website. Network for New Music is a very important organization for contemporary music here in Philadelphia, and we're very proud to have them in our city doing such wonderful work. It is my great pleasure to welcome to the Salon stage an inspiring and most talented young performer and composer, Cyrano Jett Rosentrater. Cyrano is a composer and violinist who crafts authentic and compelling musical experiences. He has already won many competitions and has performed widely to critical acclaim. His show on From the Top will be airing soon on NPR. Cyrano attends the Masterman School in Philadelphia. He will perform Gavotte en Rondeau from Partita No. 3 by Bach and his own composition, Morphologies, a violin fantasy. Let's give a huge welcome for the first time at the Salon, Cyrano.
Thank you for introducing me. I really look forward to playing for you all this selection of violin music. It's a great honor. Thank you so much.
follow the career of Cyrano Jett Rosentrater, who is well on his way. And we're so happy to have you here at the Salon playing Bach, that was so, a composer who was so important to Manfred, and then to hear your own piece that was influenced by Bach. We spoke about that earlier. It was just a beautiful cycle. So thank you so very much. We are going to welcome two performers who have been here in the past. Jill has not been here for quite a while, and Aaron has come with a number of different soloists, but I just want to say how happy I am that these two beloved longtime jazz Philly musicians are here to perform for you tonight. Aaron, you know how much I love the velvety sound that you get on my piano, and Jill, it's just wonderful to have you back. You've been a staple in our own music scene. So please welcome Jill Salkin and Aaron Graves.
Microphone, I need your help because this song, I wrote this song when my son was little. It was on my first CD of all original songs, and it's called Keep the World Turning. And he's 32 now. And this song is just, you know, in these times, it's a good thing. It feels good to sing it again. But I need your help because it does have rhythm. So rather than clap, if you the clapping might kind of be a bit too loud. If it's not, then just go for it. But 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna need you for the whole song. You can't get tired. Baby, you're so beautiful, with great big eyes. I told Andrea a couple weeks ago, I said I changed my mind about a couple of the songs. There's only 3. And she said, oh, that's fine. And I thought, I probably should tell her what the other songs were, but she didn't announce them, so that's okay. This one was the same of the 3. Okay. song was written by a very interesting, unusual pairing, Chaka Khan and Bruce Hornsby. And you can hear both of them in it. It's really amazing. So anyway, I want to thank Andrea and everybody that puts this together. It's really a wonderful thing to do, and I'm so happy to be here. And we're going to close with a jazz classic. This is something that was written by Juan Tizol, who was a trombone player in Duke Ellington's band with Duke. And thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Aaron. Night and stars above that shine so bright, the mystery of the fading light, as we go on our caravan.
This is so exciting, you are so inviting, resting in my arms as I feel the magic of your charms. You beside me here beneath the blue, my dream of love is coming true. Upon our desert caravan, here in our desert caravan, here in our desert caravan, here in our desert caravan.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Aaron. They play all over the city and the greater Philadelphia area, so please do check out their performances on our program page. I love the aliveness of this set, and Aaron, you just played like a mini symphony there. Thank you so much. You always love having you both. Thank you. What a treat to have Margot Porter with us from Nebraska tonight. Margot is writing a thesis on a piece that I wrote to Manfred's poetry. The piece is in 4 movements and entitled The Rim of Love, and it was commissioned by Astral in 2005. She knows she's writing a paper on my piece. She knows more than I do.
Commissioned in 2005, performed in 2006.
Performed in 2006 by Jeysla Rosario and Symphony in C under the baton of Rasen Milanov. Manfred's poetry evokes large spaces in nature as metaphors for love. And the 2 movements that we will perform tonight, and this will be in the piano version of the orchestral piece, Canyon and Cliff, were both inspired by group motion retreats at Arco Santi, where we went to the Grand Canyon and danced in the Grand Canyon. So I think there are some people who are actually on those retreats. This will really bring back memories for you. Margot Porter has appeared with International Lyric Academy in Vicenza, Italy, Opera Omaha, and Opera Steamboat in Colorado. And she is a 3rd-year DMA student at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and it is my honor that you are working on your thesis on my music. Thank you so very much. Let's give a warm welcome to Margot Porter.
Hello? Oh, there I am. Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm Margot Porter, 3rd-year doctoral student in vocal performance. Knock on wood, I graduate in 2 months. Working on, yes. And I will be, like Andrea said, I will be performing Canyon and Rim, the 2nd and 4th movement, but I will be performing the entire song cycle twice in the next upcoming weeks with my accompanist, Michael Cotton. I'll be putting on a lecture recital and then a all-female composer recital. So these will be featured then. So before we get started, I'm going to read for you Canyon and Rim. So here's Canyon. I saw you from afar, walking into vastness, singing into the canyon of silence, vanishing. You were so small. You were greeted by a fleet of clouds coming from the other world. My heart was racing along the shadows of the time walls, looking for signs. I sent my soul flying to the other end to meet you there. Rim. In distant haze, I see my mind illuminated. I see my thought above the canyon. A bird flight turn in the wind, dance in the mirror of clouds, land in the heart of my fear. The inside of earth has opened like the pages of an ancient book. I read the writings from another eon, dawning to the rim of my existence. I know you are a wanderer inside that wonder. I dance for you.
dance for
Thank you, Margot. And that one of those poems was about how Manfred was afraid of heights, and when he would get close to the cliff of the canyon, he would be afraid and he would move back, and the rest of us were sort of dancing in the canyon, but he was like stuck there frozen. And then he realized if he started dancing that his fear would dissolve. It is so special to welcome back to the Salon the multi-talented bright light of the stage and the canvas, Andrea Carlson, joined by David Bop Bop Bebop Prebop Yeager. Andrea Carlson is on the faculty of Settlement Music School. She's written and released numerous award-winning songs, more than 7 albums of songbook standards, French chansons, and originals, and you should see her sketches and paintings. David Bop Yeager started banging pots and pans before he could talk. He says that joining up with Andrea in 2013 was a dream come true, playing swing-centric music with many influences in many settings. And together they've toured extensively, and you can follow them on our program page to learn about their music. Andrea also performs in a band called the Love Police, and they were here last year. And we just love your colorful and bursting with life music and artwork. Let's welcome Andrea Carlson and David Bop Yeager.
The stage set? No, okay. Okay. So, what a night. Isn't this amazing? I'm just, so I write songs, and, you know, people say, oh, you paint, you draw, you blah, 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 blah. You know, it's all the same thing. It's really all the same thing for me. And my songs are like, almost like my paintings. They're like a little capsule, a package, if you will. And with my single Love Police, which is, actually there's a song called The Love Police, but I'm not doing that tonight. But with Mr. David Bob Drummer, we're going to do my 3 little packages of love, kind of little stories about scenarios, if you will. Okay. All I have a dream, lost in them it's true, but my fate is very clear when it comes to you. You never call, but I wait by the phone, hanging around and so all alone. I try to reach you, you never care. My dream, you're not aware. Well, the clock keeps ticking like my heart for you. Time spent alone is time feeling blue. I don't know the reason, it doesn't seem fair. Lost in my dream, you're not aware. I keep to myself, put it out in my mind. Even when you're so unkind, it's not easy, I'm telling you. My phone is ringing, and it's not you. Days go by with never a call. I'm lonesome, but that doesn't matter at all. I sit in my chair, I look through my pain. I'm lost in my dream, you're not aware. Spent alone, it's time feeling blue. I don't know the reason, it doesn't seem fair. Lost in my dream, you're not aware. I keep to myself, out in my mind. Even when you're so unkind, it's not easy, Yes, this next song, it sounds a little sad, but I like to think of it like the kind of happy where you get the little tears that come up on the side of your eyes. I guess now they have emojis like that, but maybe it's that, but not really, because I think that one's a laughing one. I don't know. This one's not laughing. It's a very, well, you'll see. And it's called It Happened to Me. Well, it took me by surprise when I felt those butterflies. I never thought it could happen to me. But it happened, it happened, it happened to me. I didn't look when I lived, when I fell in love so deep. The fall was fast like my heartbeat. It happened, it happened, it happens to be. I wear myself on my sleeve. I can't deceive what I believe. I let it show for all to see. Sitting on the shelf, waiting for the day. Didn't know myself. I could feel this way. 'Cause it happened, it happened, it happened to me. This time love didn't pass by me. Maybe 'cause I'm so naive. Ooh, it happened, it happened, it happened to me. Sitting on the shelf, waiting for the day. Didn't know myself. I could feel this way. But it happened, it happened, it happened to me. This time love didn't pass by me. And it brushed my sleeve, tipped its head at me. It happened, this time to me. And it took me by surprise when I felt those butterflies. It happened to me. I believe when it happened to me. Thank you so much. And one more little quickie. This next one was the one your wife heard on the radio. How many years ago now? My goodness. A long time ago. Yeah, 13 lucky years ago. And, well, this is the song that I sing every time I go down to Settlement Music School on 6/11. And what I'm doing right now, I'm driving myself wild. lights, rain pouring down through the night. Streets are glistening, my mind is twisting, driving myself wild for you. You're a flash of lights from out of the blue, mixed in with red, green, and yellow too. Colors of the rainbow, hearts all aglow, driving myself wild for you. My tires are slipping and sliding down the road. I can't drive a straight line. Grab my wheel, try to get a hold. Can't get you out of my mind. Lost my direction the moment I saw you. Gotta find a new road to see what I can do. But the streets are glistening, my mind is twisting, driving myself wild for you. Ooh. Grab my wheel, try to get a hold, can't get you out of my mind. Lost my direction the moment I saw you. Gotta find a new road to see what I can do. But the rain is drizzling, my heart is sizzling, driving myself wild for you. I'm driving myself wild for you.
Bring such style to the salon stage and warmth and sweetness. Thank you so very much, Andrea and David. Bop. We'll have to keep coming up with middle names for you. Anyway, thank you so very much. It's wonderful to have you back again. I love welcoming longtime performers, and I love welcoming new performers, and I'm super excited to welcome for the first time Mike Montre performing with Jen Augustine. They've just returned from performing a benefit concert in Asbury Park, and I'm so glad that they were able to make it back to perform for us tonight. At his core, Mike Montre is the prototypical road-worn artist who has lived enough life to pour those experiences wholeheartedly and with soul and with uncompromising honesty into his music. Tonight he's joined by vocalist Jen Augustine, and they have some links available on our program page, and I'm just really, really happy and delighted to welcome you both here. So please help me welcome Mike Montre, Jen Augustine.
Thank you.
There it is.
Well, this is fun. I didn't know what we were getting into.
Check.
But I knew that I could not wear my shoes, so I didn't. Thanks. These performances have been really inspiring, pretty awesome. So we're gonna do a few songs for you guys off a record we just put out. It's entitled Love, Time, and Mortality, and the center of it is those three abstractions, those things. And so the first one is entitled Stained Glass Window Panes, and it's about my mom who passed away a few years back, and her impact on me, but it's more told through the story of her love of stained glass and our experiences together. I should turn my volume up. I was sitting in the living room, sun shining like it used to do, through the stained glass window panes that you carry through the pouring rain. You like to stand there mugged in the corner,
8-pound frames, rainbows of color. I used to ask you what you needed more, extra money or a hand in yours. But you just say to me you needed time before you tell me with your hand in mine. Find your time, son, to think things over. Cause this whole life is a roller coaster. And slow down. There ain't nothing at the end of the middle of the end anyhow. Slow down. Because it's gone before you know it, and you know it'll be gone somehow. I often think if I could see you now, you would find a way to show me how to figure out what I need more, extra money or a hand in yours. But you'd never choose for me one or the other. No, no, no. You figure it out, son, as you get older. And slow it down. There ain't nothing at the end of the middle of the end anyhow. Slow it down. Because it's gone before you know it, and you know it'll be gone someday. Lifetimes come and go, we fall in between. I still miss you so, but I'm figuring out where you did me. When you did say, slow it down. There ain't nothing at the end of the middle of the end anyhow. Slow it down. Because it's gone before you know it, and you know it'll be gone somehow. Slow, just slow it down. There ain't nothing at the end of the middle of the end anyhow. Slow it down. Because it's gone before you know it, and you know it'll be gone somehow. Yeah, it's gone before you know it, and you know it'll be gone somehow. I was sitting in the living room, sunshine like it used to do.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. This next one, so that was more on the mortality kind of thing, you know. This next one's about is love, you know, and the challenges of relationships, and it's called Holding On to Nothing.
Holding on to nothing, still holding on to you. Looking for the money that we blew through. They say it serves you right, you should run like hell. But I got reasons to hold on still. I'm holding on to nothing, still holding on to you. Just give me one more night with you. I'll show you how to make my dreams all
was early in the morning, late at night. I shut the car door on you, underneath the street light. And you sped right off with your broken tail light. I walked inside and drank until the sunrise. Holding on to nothing, still holding on to you. Just give me one more night with you. I show you how to make our dreams all come true. You know some things are forever, and some things just ain't. So just one more night together, if it's all that we can take. Just give me one more night with you. I'll show you how to make our dreams all come true. Just give me one more night with you. I'll show you how to make our dreams all come true. Thank you. Thank you guys, really. This last song we're going to do is centers around the emphasis of time. And I call the song Fortune Teller. And I find myself constantly caught between like letting things go and feeling like I have to do more stuff, you know, and it's this constant, like that's all that everything ever is that. It's like that decision, your time is the only thing that we really kind of know is here, like we're gonna be gone, wherever we go, whatever. But that's not the conversation we're going for. But it's, that said, it's really that, it's like, you know, I should be using this time right now to do this, and this, to do that. And then sometimes I'm like, well, I don't want to do anything. Like, maybe that's beneficial, right? So this one's called Fortune Teller. And that's kind of, you know, in a nutshell, that's how the song goes.
So you all know the words now, sing along.
You should slow down, find a lovely place where you can go. Settle down, it takes forever. You should slow down, what's the hurry? You just getting old. Settle down, it takes forever. There's about 1 million ways that you can move in and out of this scene. One day we're all gonna meet the maker. So you can settle down somewhere and
You can get a move on and chase the chaser. You could be a fortune teller and master of your own dreams. And still, this life won't last forever. You could have the love of your life and a picture-perfect family. And still, this life won't last forever. You should speed up. You're not getting enough of your shit done. You should speed up. It takes forever. Listen to the fire burning on the side of the mountain free. Follow the stars, they burn forever. You could be a fortune teller and a master of your own dreams. And still, this life won't last forever. You could have the love of your life and a picture-perfect family. And still, this life won't last forever. Every single day that passes brings us closer to the end. Not a moment left to spare. Let's live this life while we're here. You could be a fortune teller and a master of your own dreams. And still, this life won't last forever. You could have the love of your life and a picture-perfect family. And still, this life won't last forever. You could climb the highest mountain, speak to Jesus Christ and Gandhi. And still, this life won't last forever. You could be a fortune teller and a master of your own dreams. And still, this life won't last forever.
Thank you, guys. Let's join Augustine. My name is Mike Montre. Thank you to Andrea for having us here.
Mike, I really am taken by how your songs, they don't fear going into the hard places, but they're also so tender. You know, you have this beautiful give and take with the hardness of life and the hardness of reality and also the tenderness of the heart. So thank you so much, and the two of you sound wonderful together. Wonderful to have you. So we have one more group for you here, and then we're gonna be treated to one duo on Zoom, and then we'll have a virtual toast and a reception here. I am delighted to welcome back to the Salon a trio that's become a beloved favorite over the years, Valentina Sounds Trio. Valentina Sounds, Valentina Raffaelli, is an award-winning Italian-born Philadelphia-based singer-songwriter, voice coach, and music director. She is joined by backup singers Sarah and Cecilia. Sarah Mingle is a music theater choreographer and teaching artist in Delaware County. Cecilia Ferneborg is a Swedish pop singer who writes chamber songs with an outlaw country flair. So you can learn more about them, and you can actually hear Eat the Chocolate, which is their official video. And I still remember Valentine's Day. We were all singing, I think it was Valentine's Day SZalon. We were all singing Eat the Chocolate with you. So you can listen to more of Valentina on our program page. And we're just delighted that you're here. I know, Cecilia, you're coming in as a substitute to this trio, but you're not a foreigner to the SZalon. You've been here before. So very happy to have you. And just a shout out to our wonderful stage manager, Vartan Sarkisian. He's doing such a great job out there.
Thank you, Andrea, for that lovely introduction and for continuing to host these marvelous events. They're like truly healing for the soul, and I can't thank you enough for letting me be a part of it. Thank you so much. So when Andrea told me about the theme of the event, the first thought I had was, well, I can't sing Eat the Chocolate, although I could. It is about celebrating life in some way. But the first song that came to mind is a cover that I had been wanting to write and rearrange, and it's a cover of Time After Time. And I just love the lyrics and the melody of that song, and I had this Eva Cassidy version that I grew up listening to besides the original, and I recently found a piano part that I liked that can kind of substitute the guitar part that she plays. And to me, the thing that comes back again and again, and it's always there for me, is art, and it is music, so this is dedicated to that. do it again sometime. Cecilia is, Andrea said, is filling in for our usual third, Molly. But Cecilia and I have, yes, that is not Cecilia. Cecilia and I are going to share a bill on April 4th. She's coming with her band, and she has her own original music. And I will play, and then Molly's band will play. So a full female-fronted bill for you guys at the very prestigious Fat Lady Brewing. So I hope you will miss your Kimmel Center concert that night and come to the Fat Lady for some ale and some pop music that night. The second song that we're gonna, second and last song we're gonna perform for you tonight is one of my latest releases. It's called Count Your Blessings. I am from a very small town in Italy called Forte dei Marmi. It's 5,000 souls in the winter and like 50,000 in the summer because it's on the beach and like it gets crowded with tourists. Like Leonardo DiCaprio comes there for the summertime, you know, like that kind of audience. But when I moved here and I started seeing the availability of arts, and I know we always complain that, you know, we should enhance arts even more. I just thought that, you know, I teach and we teach high school and we teach students. I just thought how lucky they are to get that kind of education in school growing up, because in Italy, which is like a music capital of the world, it just isn't. We play the recorder for a year and like, trust me, you don't want to hear that concert. So this is Count Your Blessings, because we all have things that we can be grateful for in our lives, and I'm grateful that I did have the music education that I did, although a lot of it was Bach, which is favorites for some, not for others. Yep. So I learned how to play chords, and I started writing songs. I had a lot, didn't have enough. I was missing something crucial I didn't even know. And it's a spiral, and it's tumbling down. Better buckle up my helmet, there's gonna be a fall. Sleep well at night. Do you feel the emptiness I feel? Do you think you're lucky star? Do you pray your God? Well, I hope you can. Your blessings, I hope you can. If I didn't have to fight, do you sleep well at night? Do you feel the liking that I feel? Do you thank your lucky star? Do you pray your God? I hope you can. Thank you so much. This is all we have for you tonight. With 2 long ballads. Please, you can come say hi to me after SZalon is over. I do have CDs and T-shirts, and I do have a T-shirt that says "You make me feel like I'm insane." So I don't know, you might want to buy. And hot sauce, which also a really good set. Yes.
Don't miss Valentina Sounds at the Fat Lady. So before we turn things over to the virtual stage for our last performer, I just want to give it up for our amazing audio engineers who are just doing such an incredible job tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. Joyce Lieberman, Andrew Kiefer, our camera person, Bill Houston, video manager, Tom West, and everybody else who's helping. Really just so incredible to have such an amazing team. I'm thrilled to bring to you 2 superb musicians. Streaming from across the US are mezzo-soprano Iris Malkin and Daniel Gledhill, pianist, performing from Los Angeles. Israeli-born mezzo-soprano Iris Malkin graduated from the Jerusalem Academy of Music. She has performed widely in concerts and festivals, and her performances have been broadcast worldwide. A few years back, she was a featured soloist with the LA Jewish Symphony in my cantata on biblical women, Women of Valor. Daniel Gledhill is an accomplished pianist and also a composer, writing for small and large ensembles for film and concert settings. Iris chose to perform French songs of love and loss in honor of tonight's theme. Let's give our love to Iris Malkin and Daniel Gledhill.
Thank you, Andrea. So for today, we chose 3 French songs, and they're all connected to love and loss. The first one is called I Lully by Pauline Viardot, and she was a French woman composer, and she was also a well-known mezzo-soprano. And for the second song will be L'Enamoré by Rinaldo Hahn. And the third one will also by Rinaldo Hahn, will be Si mes vers avaient des ailes. And in the first one, the woman is sad and anxious because she's waiting for her lover, and through the song she grows to understand that he's not coming, and she gets more frustrated with that. In the second song, in L'Enamoré, it's about loss and someone who really loved somebody, and she died, and he just remembers things about her, all the beauty of their love. And the third song is a little more uplifting, and it's talking about if my verses could fly to you, if they could fly like a bird, if they could fly like the spirit, if they could fly like love. And the last word of the song is love. So it's very appropriate to finish the evening with that. And we hope you enjoy these songs.
Je ne sais plus que de
Thank you so much, Iris and Daniel. It was just, your music is divine, your voice is divine, and it was just so meaningful to have you close this program tonight. Sounds like we have a little echo. I just want to thank everyone who performed tonight. You know, the themes that arose, all these different themes of love and loss and connection and the counting your blessings and the eternal turning of the world, and, you know, all the gritty stuff in between, you know, it was all so poignant, and I think holding it together was the spirit of Manfred. So, Iris and Daniel, please do stay on if you can. After the virtual toast, we'll open things up for a conversation with the audience and the performers, and we'd love for you to join us. I want to thank all the performers for this inspired, connected, and soul-stirring evening honoring Manfred Fischbeck. At its heart, and as Manfred so strongly believed, the Salon celebrates how music's transformative power can bring us all together and nurture peace and connection in our world. So important. This magic happens through our performers who give so generously of their art and themselves. So please, everybody give a big round of applause to all the performers here and online. And to our incredible Salon tech team making magic with sound, image, and stage, please wave so everybody can see who you are. And if you're on Zoom, please wave. To our house team as well, we're profoundly grateful. And I just want to thank you all for your time and your generosity and your good cheer and your belief in the Salon. Looking ahead, there are 2 more salons this season, April 27th and May 18th. To receive advanced invitations with dates, links, and programs, please email me at aclearfield@gmail.com or go to my website. Yes, it's time for our virtual toast. So please raise your glasses to, well, you're raising your hearts. You're going to get your glasses in a minute. It just was too many people here. But those of you online, please raise your glasses to arts and to community, to peace, to Manfred, to life. Cheers.